What's up, CURCUR SQUAD? I am back as I promised, and I'm here to give you my life update. So let's have a seat. And I got a new mic. So yes, here we are. We're downstairs in my new apartment, which I'll get to all that good fun stuff in just a second. But what I do want to let y'all know is first go and watch the last video that I posted. Me and Ashley on Carnival Venezia having ourselves just a grand old time. So yes, go over there and check that out. That's the last video that I just posted a couple of days ago. So please go and enjoy. But in that video, I did leave off telling y'all that the podcast was coming. And yes, I'm here to make a little announcement about it. So on May 11th, you will be seeing the first episode of the Girlaholics Podcast. So I'm excited about that. We're going to go ahead and get filming. I want to put a sign, which I'm going to get like a custom sign for it. It's going to say Girlaholics. I'm not taking these guys down because I like them. So I think, we'll figure out how to frame and how to sit so that the sign could be seen. And obviously this will be our little safe haven where we do our recording. And we'll see. We're thinking about doing either once a week or once every other week. As everyone knows, we have busy work schedules, so we'll see how that comes along. But so far, we have everything almost ready to go. So yeah, that's it. And actually, this mic right over here is the mics that I bought for the podcast setup. So I'm excited, just so when we sit like in certain areas, we can be heard a little bit more clearly. And thanks to my friend Rob, he got me some cool lights that I can use. So as y'all can see, the light is lighting. So I'm excited. It's been a long time. I know since you guys see me, it's been like 2-3 years since I've been on the channel. But thank you guys who went back and still was watching any videos. I know I do stay active on Curling Style Blog and Cur Eats, which are my Instagram fashion lifestyle and food pages. So thanks for anybody who probably came from here and was over there, or vice versa, and just been even watching old videos or just giving support when you see me on Instagram. Because a lot has happened and sometimes it's hard to film. So I took a long needed break. But as you guys can see, it's a big change from the last time you guys see me. So last time y'all see me, I was in a Buick Encore. I lived at home. I think I was finishing up school. Still have the same job. So that's good, right? Even though there's more stuff that could be improved on that level as well. But yeah, that's the kind of the last standstill point that you guys see me at. So fast forward to today. We're here. I'm in my new apartment. I got this apartment in November of 2022. So it's been over a year and change. We're coming up to, God knows I don't want the summer to go fast because I'm sick of the cold and I can't wait for spring, summer, and warm weather. But in this November of 2024 will be 2 years of me being a big girl and living on my own. As nice and refreshing as it is from a mental health standpoint, it is definitely a lot of work. So I advise anybody who's not ready or not sure or feels like, don't just rush out of your house or your parents' home or roommates or whatever your living situation is. Because I will tell you that I'm a very organized person. I mean, I like to, dot my I's, cross my T's, as they would say. I live by notes on my phone. I live by a calendar. I think at some point I'm going to do an organizational video without compromising, too much of the information that I have on my phone. And just kind of maybe give you guys a template at some point. If you're somebody who's into organizational tips and tricks, maybe that'll be something. Let me know in the comments down below if that's a content you would be interested in, just because that keeps me in a sane mind. Living in New York City, especially by yourself, is not an easy task. And if you don't stay organized on top of the rest of the chaos of just the city and, life, work, trying to have fun and just be a human being and live the life you were given. I don't know how some people don't stay organized. I know if I wasn't in the slight bit organized, that I would just, I don't know, I'd probably go over there by my pillow and shed a tear or two. But yeah, so that's where I am at. But I want to give you guys a house tour at some point. Not today, because today was mainly just coming on to give you guys a little bit of update about where I am personally. So you guys can get a little snippet of what you see. So of course, up there's like it's stairs. So you would come down and you meet me here at the bottom where I got my little couch. So this is a nice little couch that I got from Wayfair. If you guys like it, I will go ahead and put the link down below for it. It was fairly priced when I bought it. I was watching out for a little sale because, you know, we don't want to buy nothing full price these days. We like a little discount. So I was sure enough looking on there for the discount and I found it. But down here has some more work to be done. It's to my liking, but there's a couple things that I want to do an update. But it's coming along. I'm very happy at where everything is decoration wise, because when you move, you're like, you have a vision, and I had a vision for down here of what I wanted it to be and look like. So it's coming along, and I'm happy at where it is right now, because you know we don't got all that coin to be decorating now. What do I look like, Kris Jenner? Like, I got money to be decorating houses all day. So you know, get to it when you get to it. But it's homey, it's cozy, and all those things, which is just important when you get your space, just to make it feel cozy. Make it work for you. You don't got to do too much, right? So I got my girls here. My friend Sylvia, who's a great buddy of mine. Maybe one day, if she's comfortable, I'll bring her on for a video or a podcast. I told her I was looking on Amazon for some just African American empowerment girlies, and I don't know how she found these, because I was looking, but I never got around to like really looking hardcore to buy. And she showed up to my house with these. So thank you, Sylvia. That was a great gift. I love these so much. And then over here, aside from my little water bottle, I bought it because, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot of yapping. So I want to make sure that I don't stay parched. But I bought this lamp. It's like a cool pink lamp, hangs down. Super cute. It turns on. I'm not going to turn it on because I don't want it to combat with the lighting I have going on here. But yeah. And then I have these lights, which, as you can see, the light is lighting, honey. It's not just the regular lighting from the everyday. These are studio lights, which I can thank my friend Rob for. You guys will actually get a good laugh out of this. A lot of the things in my house are stuff I bought, and then the other half is stuff from really nice people who I've been friends with for a while. And when I tell you, they're some of the most gracious people you'll ever meet in terms of, you know, when somebody gets a house or an apartment, like, people just say congratulations. Like, they don't even really think to gift you anything or anything. And not that they have to. They're not responsible to do that. Like, that's your responsibility. But the things in my house are so many nice gifts, homecoming gifts and stuff from people. And I'm just grateful because without some of them, maybe it would have taken me a little while to get some of the things that I have. So I'm really appreciative. Really appreciative for the people who have supported me and have given me some nice things for my home. So thank you guys. But over here, you know what? I'm gonna stand up because I think y'all have to see this. And maybe when I do an apartment tour, without showing too much, because you know, don't want nobody pulling up to my house and trying to see me. But you guys have to see this. Like, this is a bar that one, let me just say, I bought from Amazon. I think I can try and find the link. Don't hold me to it. If I don't be upset, but I think I'm going to try and find it. But you guys, just take a look at this. Okay? So, if you know me, you know that your girl likes wine night, all those things. So, I figured, let me build a little, like, bar down here. It would be super cute. So, yeah, I did this with my friend Sylvia. She helped me build it up and stuff and put the nice wallpaper. So I was super excited about that. It's a nice time. I actually hosted a Halloween party, which was my first time hosting any party ever as a human. As an adult. I say as a human as if I'm not human. Maybe I'm not, who knows. But I was super excited. I had some buddies over and we utilized upstairs and downstairs here. So that was really exciting. But yeah, now that I'm in my own spot, I feel refreshed. I feel more empowered to record, especially because I have the space. If you guys know, if you're an OG on the channel, I used to record in my twin bed on my room. And the cutest backdrop, I guess, I had was the headboard of the bed, because it was white, it was simplistic, but it also had a design. So a lot of times you guys would see me like sitting back and just chilling and talking to you guys there. or I made the setup because I had this like gold curtain also, so that was good. But this is much more space, much more open. And when I seen it, I just knew, I was like, okay, this is a spot designed for me to record, to make content. Even if I can't do it every day, make one video or so a week and then go ahead and post it, because it's not like I don't have the ability to do that. I do. So hold me to it, people. I'm on here. We making the content. We're coming back with it. Whatever you guys want to see, let me know. I'm here to keep you entertained. I'm here to keep myself entertained, because quite frankly, life sometimes can be a little bit boring. You just go to work or you come home. So we try to do some more stuff. Help me help myself, and help me help you get entertained. So let's really do that. That's what we're trying to do this year and going forward. And just to give you guys some more insight into the podcast, which will be coming up soon, it's going to be me and Ashley, which you see her in the last video. We can't wait to have some segments where you guys can kind of email in for like advice, or if you just want to email in and do like a little story time and be like, hey, like this crazy thing happened to me. What kind of advice or something do you have? Because me and Ashley have advice and story for days. A little history on Miss Ashley and I. We've known each other since 6th grade, right? So I'm not even going to do the math for you because, we're not math class. We don't need that. But we have so many stories. At one point, we were like, hey, I'm going to write a book. Like, can we just write a book or something? Because we grew up the same way, grew up in the same island, and just went through so many similar situations. Until this day, we sit down and we look at each other and we're like, wow, we go through the same exact things. How crazy is this? And we're like, we can't be the only girlies out here going through these things. So let's go ahead and share it out. And for me personally, I used to not be too much into podcasts, but the more that I got into it, I'm like, this is a perfect way to, you don't have to really be on your phone, right? Because a lot of people are on the go. They have their AirPods, or they plug in their phone in the car for a long drive, and they want something nice and entertaining to look at and listen to, rather, especially if you're driving. Don't be looking at no videos while you're driving now. Even if you got a Tesla, I won't hear it. Don't do it, because you're going to get yourself in trouble, and don't blame me. But that's neither here nor there. It's just like so crazy, the stuff that us as women go through. So what better way than to jump on the platform and just give people a chance to breathe, to forget about, everyday stressors. And we just want to share our stories with you guys. And of course, we want to make a community where you guys can feel like, hey, Carlene and Ashley, even though you might not be friends with us in real life, like, hey, those are some girls that I feel like I can relate to, and they're like friends you maybe never had. And that's the kind of community we want to build. So I can't wait for us to get started and just have a good time doing that. But yeah, I mean, that's what's going on. Still at the same job. School I'm finished with, so that's great. And I'm just trying to juggle and really just see what else life has to bring me. Obviously, I work within the tech field, so I'm trying to see what I can do more with that. As we know, tech evolves every day, so that's something that I look forward to being a part of, and just seeing where I can go next with that. I know last time you guys also saw me, there was a man's that y'all know, and that I've spoken about, but not too much, because I'm a person who, my close friends in life, they know about, I wouldn't call them escapades. I would just say friendships or relationships and those things. I personally don't believe that people, no matter how small or how big you are on social media, you should never, ever, ever put people's names on social media. You should never put your personal conversations or text or info like in super great depth out to the internet, because then when you get scrutinized, you're going to want to be mad at the people, and you can't be mad at them because you then shared, personal intimate details about your situation on a public platform. And I mean, you do that, you're open to scrutiny. That's just how that goes. So I'm someone who, I'll share that I'm happy. And I got a little man's, I guess you could say, or you want to say my man, as people love to say. But yeah, he's a gentleman, super supportive, and I will thank him from the bottom of my heart for being so sweet all the time to me. So yeah, I'm happy in that department, if you guys were wondering. But yeah, nothing negative to say about any other individuals. Wish everybody the best and be grown and keep it moving. But yes, guys, I'm so excited. I'm happy to have my own little spot to get back. I've really been trying to get more into a creative flow again, because this is something that I love to do and that I know I'm good at it. It was a passion of mine once upon a time, and it's always been something that I, dabbled in making content. And when I looked back at my channel, before I decided to jump back on here and figure out at what point I wanted to start filming again, I said to myself, like, I looked through a lot of the videos and I'm like, Curly, like, you were good at this. This was your thing. You know, you know how to do it. Like, get back in there, and I'm sure that people would love to see you. And I like doing it. So, hold me to it, guys. You're going to see me on here. Like I said, any suggestions you have for any videos, any things that you want to see, let me know. But I want to incorporate so many different things on here. On here, it's just going to be a promo sometimes for the podcast. I will be making a separate channel for that, but I will put up here like, hey, like, go check out the podcast channel. I'm not going to mix the videos for the podcast on here, because what we're going to do is half video and half audio. So the audio obviously will be on any streaming services that offer podcasts, audio books and things like that. And then on YouTube is where you can see the video version of us being down here doing our little daily girly chit chat. So that is exciting. But CURCUR Squad, I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me. Even some of you who I know, sometimes I opened up my YouTube studio the other day and there's some comments from older videos and stuff. So also go ahead and comment, because anytime you want to chit chat and comment with me, I'm on there. I got the the app on my phone, so I will be responding back to you. If you have any suggestions of videos that you want to see, things you want me to talk about, except for the election and all that stuff, don't ask me about that, because y'all think there's anybody in this world who's happy with some of the things happening. But this is a fun and lighthearted channel. We're not going to talk about the crazy society, right? Because we already live it. We don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. But thank you guys for always being so supportive and always just looking out for me, supporting me on my food page, supporting me on the vlog and blog channels. I appreciate it. And I look forward to bringing you guys the best content possible so that I can stay entertained, you can stay entertained, and hopefully I motivate some of you, if you feel like you need to get your creative juices up and running again, to just do it. Because if you don't do it, nothing could happen for you. So just get up, figure out a plan. If you want to do it and stick to it. And I can't wait to see you guys in the podcast May 11th. And then stay tuned for the next video, which will most likely be a car tour. Just because I want to do that, and the sun is popping out these days. So I'll give you guys a car tour coming up soon. And then from there, we rock out. Who knows what kind of content is coming at you guys next. Thank you so much, CURCUR Squad. Love you guys.